Alright guys, it's time for my Q&A part 2 of, I guess we can say the spring. Yeah, it's a spring Q&A. I don't know if I'm going to do another one this year. We'll see. But anyway, let's continue on with the questions that I did not answer from the last video. So, Dark Knight fan, here are a couple here for you, my friend. Number 1, will you get to watching the past DC and Marvel movies? Yes, I actually was talking about this in the last Q&A. But yes, I am actually working on that right now, and I'm having a good time with it. So currently I've seen Ant-Man, let's see, I watched The Last Jedi, which that was the only Star Wars I hadn't seen. Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Spider-Man, and Thor Ragnarok I just got done watching. So as far as Marvel's concerned, I only need to see Black Panther, and I'm completely caught up. DC, I have Wonder Woman and Justice League yet to see, and then some of the animated movies. So I'm gonna watch everything I haven't seen yet. I'm working on it. So yes, I'm having fun. Are you playing Batman Telltale? No, but I have seen gameplay of it. Actually been in the room seeing my brother play it. So it's interesting. I do want to play it at some point. We'll see. Number 3, what do you think of the other DC shows coming to DC streaming service along with Young Justice? So there's Titans, and then there's a Harley Quinn animated series, and then I think that's it for now. There might be more. Harley Quinn animated series, honestly, I don't know, because a lot of the animated stuff they've been making has been kind of crap. So it depends. We'll see. We'll see. And then Titans should be awesome. I love the Teen Titans, honestly. So I think it'd be really awesome if they did something with the Teen Titans. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Number 4. Did you know there's a Teen Titans Go movie? Yes. Yes, I did. Unfortunately, it's a real shame that Teen Titans Go gets a freaking theatrical movie while Young Justice has to wait 5 years to get a 3rd season, but whatever. Where have you been before you started making videos again? So, I think I actually get this question again somewhere else, like, what happened? What's been going on with you? I don't put personal stuff on the internet simply because it's kind of like a golden rule for content creators that, are smart and don't want drama. To just not put personal stuff on YouTube, and that I'm not going to put personal stuff on YouTube. It's just, there's just been a lot going on, like college, working, personal stuff. Like, it's been a culmination. Honestly, I was to the point where, it's been crazy for me. It's been a wild ride for me. And honestly, that phase where I think it was like a year, and honestly, even before then, where I wasn't really posting much of any video content, it was just rough for me. It was a tough time. So, it's kind of hard to explain without really going into it, but it wasn't the best time in my life, but I worked with it, and now I'm trying to live life to the best of things. Like I said, I'm watching all these movies and things I've been missing out on. It's been awesome. I'm happy to be a part of that. So, life is what it is. I guess I'll just leave it at that. As far as me coming back, I don't know how long I'm going to be back, honestly. Making videos is fun, and I'm glad you guys really are enjoying these. But then again, there's only so much Young Justice stuff I can make without more news, because there's literally, like, little to no news on this Season 3, as you guys know. Of course, Comic-Con's coming up, so we'll see what happens with that. But I don't know how much longer I'm actually going to YouTube, because at some point everyone stops YouTubing unless it's like a career for them. It's never been a career for me. It's been a hobby. It's nice that, I get fans and subs and all of that. Of course you want to be popular, but it's always been a fun thing for me. So we'll see where it goes. I'm not throwing anything out there like I'm quitting or anything, but once I graduate, I would assume that at that point I'm going to probably stop making YouTube videos for the most part, just because I'm going to be graduating. I'm going to have a job with a master's degree and all that. So, on to the career life. But anyway, don't mean to get sour grapes on you guys. Alright, so next question is from Tevya. He had one question he forgot to ask me. So, one more question. I was just wondering what your opinion on Hero Academia is. Season 3. I actually haven't seen it, but I do plan on watching it very shortly. It looks like a really good series, and yeah, I look forward to watching it shortly in the future. Should be good. Alright, the next question is from Catwoman. Who do you prefer Dick Grayson to be with, Barbara or Starfire? And please explain why. So, I think I would go with Barbara Gordon. I just think that they're a nice little couple. I mean, Starfire's fine too. I really like Starfire from Teen Titans and all that. So, I think both are great choices. I just think that Barbara Gordon is a better fit for him overall. Plus, you know, they kind of grew up together and they have this long history and all this stuff. So, personally, I prefer Batgirl for the history, and I think they just go better together. But that's just my opinion. I know people get pretty heated on that kind of stuff. So let's see. Manic 2000, question 1, are you planning on reviewing more anime series in the future? Possibly. I mean, I don't know. I haven't done an anime review in like a really, really long time, and typically the animes that I look at are ones that people have already seen, like My Hero Academia, I plan on watching in the near future, Attack on Titan Season 2 I still need to see, and then, I don't know, just other series I might look into in the future, but the Yu Yu Hakusho video I made, that's a recent one I did, and if you guys want to check that out, yeah, check that out, please. That was, it took a long time to make that video, and I really enjoy Yu Yu Hakusho. Question 2, do you read any Dark Horse comics? No, I do not. I've never read a Dark Horse comic, so, yeah, kind of missed out on that. Are you interested in trying out the Walking Dead comics? Not really. I'm not really that big into Walking Dead, honestly. It's just, I like the Telltale games. I've watched like one episode of the TV show. I plan on trying on watching it in the future, but I'm honestly just so far behind on all this stuff that I need to do, like, just for fun-wise, that I'm just kind of trying to blaze through it as much as I can, so it'd be on the back burner if I ever did. In your opinion, who do you think would win in a fight, Raven or Dr. Fate? Oof. Probably Dr. Fate, but if Raven got Trigon in there, then Dr. Fate would probably get screwed over. So, I'd say Dr. Fate, but I mean, Raven's got some pretty demonic powers, so it depends on where she takes her powers. Like, if it's just Raven, I think it'd be Dr. Fate. Final question, if you got $1 million for something, what's the one thing you would do with it? So, that's an interesting question. $1 million. Well, first off, I'd pay off all my student loans, which, they're no joke. Then I would definitely invest some of it into, like, property or something so that I would keep making money off of it. I wouldn't spend it all. Like, I know some people like to do that. I would not spend it all. I'd probably, I don't know, buy a house that's moderately, you know, like just a regular house to live in, and maybe get a new car or something, but I wouldn't spend it all. Like, I would try and invest a lot of it back into things that would make more money. That's just the kind of mind I have. So, yeah, I wouldn't just go out and blow it on a bunch of stuff I don't need. I would use it on the things I do need, and then save some, save some, invest some. That's probably what I'd do with it. If Young Justice Season 3 does well, this is from Red Wolf 316. Just throwing it out there. Sorry. If Young Justice Season 3 does well, do you think it will hopefully give Warner Brothers thoughts to bring back other canceled cartoons such as Green Lantern and Teen Titans? Yeah, it should, but again, this is Warner Brothers we're talking about. And Warner Brothers, I don't know. They don't really know what they're doing at this point with their properties. So, again, who knows? It would be cool if they did. If they honestly wanted it to be a super marketable thing that would bring back Batman the Animated Series as some sort of new season or new form, I think that would make them a ton of money, because Bruce Timm did, I think at one point, talking about doing that again, so that'd be the safest bet for him, honestly. And then Teen Titans, I think Teen Titans would be awesome, but then it would be Young Justice and Teen Titans at the same time, which might be, I don't know if that would be too much for people, but I'd be down with it because both will be awesome. So, yeah. So, Joseph Singleton, looks like he has 4 questions. So, are you going to talk about the Marvel reboots or the Marvel movies anytime? So, I talked about the Marvel reboot already. As far as the Marvel films, like I said, I have been catching up on them, and I'm actually really enjoying myself. I'm having a good time watching all these Marvel movies and seeing to myself, you know, this is what it could have been, DC. This is what it could have been if you would have made good movies. But whatever. I'm enjoying all the Marvel films, and I only have Black Panther left, and then I'm completely caught up. So, if I had to review, I don't really know if I could review them. Spider-Man I enjoyed. Honestly, I enjoyed, well, let's see. Spider-Man I thought was pretty good, aside from, I didn't like Flash in that movie. And Zengia's character, I didn't like her either. But for the most part, Spider-Man was really great and super funny. Ant-Man was really good. Like, I was surprised at how good Ant-Man was. Doctor Strange was pretty good. Could have been better, but still fairly good film. Guardians 2 was actually, like, pretty good. I mean, it wasn't, like, exceptionally good, but it was, like, better than I thought it was going to be, honestly. And the story was pretty good to it. Thor Ragnarok was pretty good. Pretty fun, enjoyable film. And, yeah, I think that's all the films I've watched recently. So, let's see. Could you do comic book history on some characters? Honestly, there are channels that do it better than me. If I ever do that in the future, I definitely have to do a ton of research. But I think that there are some pretty good ones already out there, and I would hate to just make some subpar ones, honestly. Would you... who should be Damian Wayne's love interest? Because I want to hear your thoughts on it. Damian Wayne, if he's a little boy, I don't think he should even have a love interest. And honestly, I think it should be a new character. I think it should be coming from Damian Wayne. Honestly, it would... Okay, so it'd either be a character that is kind of from a similar background to him, that they would kind of play off of each other, and they could be like a sort of assassin couple, if you will. Or it would be just a plain average girl who has no superpowers, is not a superhero, and would kind of bring him back to Earth a little bit. I think either one of those would be a good choice for him. But as far as actual existing characters, I don't think so. I think it'd be more interesting if we gave him a new character and then did that. So that's just my opinion on that. And then, should DC bring back Young Justice in the comics, and who should be members of the team? So, as far as actually having a comic book storyline with Young Justice, I would say no, because unless it's based on the Young Justice comic, or the Young Justice TV show, we already have Teen Titans comics. We have, I think, 2 different Teen Titans comics at the moment. If we have another one, it'd be confusing and it wouldn't make sense continuity-wise, because we'd have a lot of the same members in both. So I'd say no for that, but if they brought it back for the TV show, then yes. And we're reaching a point where this is getting really long again, so I'm going to cut it here, and we're going to make a part 3, and hopefully I can get to the end of the questions by then. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next part.